be there. If 200 buses, they are all depreciating, they are all running down. You are not increasing the fleet. Then, based on that, step aside. A new boss came in. And, Your Excellency, what I will need from you, when the new boss came in and realized the problem, he went to Spanish embassy. They wanted to give us a grant. All that they needed was for the Minister for Finance to give a letter of no objection. We followed, and I think with your presence, it will be given. If that one comes, the current ND of Ayalolo Buses will get a grant of 1 million euros to be able to augment the fleet of Ayalolo. And we will need your intervention for the Minister of Finance to give that letter of no objection. The Spanish ambassador has been following me for that. We need that one. After that, Your Excellency, the Ayalolo Buses are not only in Accra. We have some in Kumasi. But Kumasi, this crisis is not there. We have some in Tamale. We have some in Takoradi. So when my brother called, the MD said we should give him the go-ahead to go to Kumasi and bring some. Go to Takoradi and bring some. I said, how am I going to solve this politically? So if we cannot bring those that are in the other cities, because the company was registered that it can work. Ayalolo is a company registered by Ghana, so it can work in any other city. But when there is crisis here and you call and people are pulling, we have to let them come in. Then finally, the problem is not for only me and my brother. There are places when you take car that they should go, they will say the road is not good, I will not go. So we need to bring my brother, the road minister, in so that the intra roads that are not motorable, and because of that, commuters and vehicles don't want to go there. We take expeditious actions on those areas. And when these three things are fixed, with the finance minister, when bringing the media budget, he will do the magic Rollis did, the magic Atambos did, the magic Mama did. He will do it again. So that we buy some of the Uton buses or other buses and support the unions as we used to do. You can't use 1 year to solve 10 years problem. If 10 years, 20 years, somebody did it, 10 years, somebody did it. And now we have just come. And the pressure is on us. You see that a sitting vice president has visited us. It tells you how sensitive the matter is and how we want to help you. So we may not want to blame you, but bear with us that we are in crisis. Don't let us be giving excuses. And don't let us be shaking responsibilities and be shifting blames. That it is you, it is me, you are doing this, I'm doing this. There's a problem. The president has identified it. Let's support government to function. If you don't do that as private road transporters, and government decide to bring as many as possible vehicles to augment the public fleet, where will the private sector stand? So we need complementary effort in this. It is not only government to be shifting blames and this and this and that. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the opportunity. I strongly believe the problem will be solved.
When the ministers speak like that, transport and local government, then I know that Ghana is in a good place. And President Mahama is on course. We are victims of our own success, but we are not afraid of it. We will deal with it. On that note, I will ask who is going to be your representative to speak on your behalf for the unions. We can't have every union speak. Yeah, so one person must speak for everybody. Just general, just you are having your meeting separately, all of you have the, but we just want one person.
Felicia, yes, sir. The transport in the country is different.
Yes, I know that.
We have the passengers and we have the cargos.
Yes.
So if one man can speak for the passengers, then what about the cargos? Those who are carrying food stuff from
the passengers can speak. The cargo has never spoken yet. Cargo is carried, but the cargo can't speak. Human beings are carried. They can speak. So I'm not demeaning you. What I'm saying is,
because all of us need help.
Yes, I agree. And the truth of the matter is that you are having a meeting with the transport minister, the local government minister, and their deputies. The actual nitty-gritty is being dealt with. We just want one person to kind of summarize or talk to us because the vice president's here. If not, everybody will have a right to speak, and the time is not our friend. So we just want one person to speak to all the issues. Thank you.
Sir, the Executive Secretary of Joint Association of Port Transport Unions. So they call it unfortunately you can't find it.
Can we ask the Executive Secretary to come in? What's his name?
Musa, Ibrahim Musa.
Ibrahim Musa. Ah, okay, there you are. Thank you. So can I now know, are you going to speak? Thank you so much. So on that note, please give us a short rendition of some of your concerns and what the issues may or may not be. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Acting President, our Minister of Transport, and your Deputy. Yes, I'm going there. The local government minister, the person I've been looking for to meet him one-on-one for years. I've not met him. Today, I've had the chance. Excellency, it's good that we will just give you a gist of what is our problems. But I wish if I had spoken first before he spoke, it appears he has taken off all the things we will have put on paper to speak. Very excellent. And then to build on that, we would want to begin to see JM1, like he said, did not only provide Ayalolo, did not provide Metro Mall, but he also brought in Isuzu buses from Egypt and gave to us. That's one area I did. But you know, what we are currently having, the issues we are having and contending from 2023 and 2024 seems to be repeating itself. Whenever there's a budgetary allocation and then they go to share, they allocate how much they'll give to Metro Mass, how much they give to STC, and forget us. Now, this issue was hard hit, so we had to go and approach Callistus and said that all our letters to have a meeting with the president had not yielded the results. So he agreed that for the whole of August, he was so busy, he will go to travel. But he slated 10th September for us, and really we met His Excellency the President. That meeting, we had tabled issues there to meet him and discuss. And among them was the buses they had brought to us from Egypt were highly compromised in terms of quality. What we went there as a delegation and inspected and was brought was not what was given to us. The engines, which were 6-cylinder engines, were inspected, came down as 4-cylinder engines. The axle width and then the air conditioning motors were all compromised. So it didn't yield the results it was supposed to have yielded. We mentioned this to him. And again, we said that our problem is that from where we had met in 2016, I'm talking now, all the cars are now old. People complain. And like I did mention earlier before your arrival, Your Excellency, is that most of them will work one day, tomorrow they will not work. They're all at the shops. And then somebody in his publication will say, we have created an artificial shortage. Like Alaji said, who will go and park his car to create that shortage and go and sleep without food? So the problem is that we have all identified the problem, and that is really a problem which needs holistic attention. But if efforts are not made to resource us, the problem going may not go. And I believe last month, I think, was it November, we were made to go to China to inspect some buses, and then for them to see how they can get them. I think the chief of staff, he assured that they will get a particular bank that will go and do the LC or guarantee to make sure we have those vehicles. But the problem is that what they intend to bring more are gearing towards the EVs. And the situation in Ghana now, even in Accra, I can assure that you cannot have more any better charging terminals not all over. We have only few. So if we have EVs and we share these cars to all those from Tamale and all the north, where will they get charging terminals? So we went and said, no, we prefer out of the 200 buses, they should bring 100 to be diesel engines. That can serve the areas where the issue of the charging terminals cannot be reached. And then the rest who are EVs can be shared in Ghana here, in Accra here. You see, all of us here are singing the same song. If you ask us, we say we don't have cars. If you ask consent, they say they don't have cars. If you ask GSCC, same problem. And like I said, our good friend, the local government minister, had said what we should have said, but he has said it for us. So, considerably, once we don't have time, we think that the best request among all the things we had listed is that we need more cars. We need more cars that can cure this problem. These artificial storages cannot come. And when we even have cars of that nature, and then we put them all on a particular terminal, and then the evening time is up, and then somebody intentionally don't come and then go and pass somewhere to go off-road and charge extra peso, then that person will be, this car will be seized. It will be a pinning point for everybody to do what is right. We know compliance in Ghana here is always a bit difficult unless you add more force on it. And I think we will do the right thing when you work on it, and then we'll get this new fleet. Excellency, thank you.
We are encouraged by your words, and I'm thanking you for being succinct but to the point. Mr. Minister, at this juncture, with your permission, I would hand the mic over to, unless you want to do it, sir.
Let me still express my joy with the meetings we had with the union and all gathered here this morning. I earlier on said we are blessed by the presence of Her Excellency, Madam Vice President. As a mother of the country, her children have spoken. She has listened to us. And I want all of us to remain quiet whilst we listen to our mother with the words of encouragement that she wants to give to us, and with the support she is coming from the presidency with the president to give to us.